I'm back. Okay, let's try this for the 6th time. Okay, people ask me, you know, I've always wondered, right, how do you do it? There's only one way to do anything you truly desire to do, and that is persistence. You have to put it in the schedule. Just 1 page a day. Every day. That's it, just 1 page. I don't do 1 page very well. Generally, when I go home, I will, and if I'm in writing mode, I will just, and I don't stop until 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. When the story is done, it stops itself. I just stop. That's how I work. Or make a little short story like this. That's only, what, 3 pages? 3 pages, 3 pages, 3 pages. So this is part of my 3rd book. This is my 2nd book. All of these stories is my 2nd book. Once I get a bunch of stories together, and I say, well, at least have this theme, and I try to be different and throw in a different theme. Then when I am all finished, I write pretty much novellas. A novella is a long short story, 20 to 50,000 words. So therefore I write contemporary nowadays, novella, anthology. I include poems and tidbits of, you know, maybe a joke or two here and there inside my book. That's an anthology. When I have written lots of these, I binder clip it to my notebook with all my additions. Casey. And I make myself a form. 1 story at a time. I list all my stories. Title. The day I input this story in the computer, okay? And therefore it might be in the computer or on my data stick, but it's not formatted yet. So then I go to that format and I input, because it's just like 1 document. A book is just like 1 document. I take the story from there, I put it in the document, and that goes further down the list, right? I proofread it myself, and then last but not least, Mom. If Mom doesn't approve, it's not going in. So, now, this is my 3rd book. I put this with this. I binder clip it. And I'll set this aside. Finish book number 2, which will be published on March 1st. It better be. Last year I kept my goal. This year I will too, I'm sure. And that means now I have all these books. I've taken them from bits and pieces, opened up my main document, which is going to be a lady's passions. That's my next book. So I open up Microsoft Word and I paste the story there. I open up the next story, paste it, open, paste, open, paste, open, paste, open, paste. So the whole book is done, right? That's formatted. I can officially check that off with the date that I did all that. And then I proofread it. I start at the beginning and I read them all over again. And then last but not least, I read them again to my mother. Once I've done the grammar and editing, make sure I've given it to my editors, I have 2, to make sure all the HTEs or THEs, and make sure it's all good. So, once I have this and it's all in 1 document, then I already have my book covers created. I've already scanned them. I know what they are, how big they are. I shrink it down to 6.5 by 9. I go to Lulu and you take it step by step by step by step by step, and then you press save and continue, publish, and that's it. It's really just that easy. I only charge $10, but I think I don't know, I'm deciding if, since these are like just 2-page stories, I might just put them on those individual stories and let people buy them for like $2 for the download. Not printable, just download, which means you just go to the site and you click on Night Cries. It's probably only a 500-page story. So therefore you can just download it. As you can tell, it's only what, 2 and 3 pages. It's going to probably take you 10 minutes to read, so that's not worth a whole lot of money, at least in my opinion. I'm not going to charge you a lot for that after all my hard work went into that. So, but yeah, the only thing is persistence, you know, persistence. That's the key. And I hope you are persistent and stick to it. I'll be back with part 2. Sorry, gotta get the phones.